Amanda Mackey is a lawyer and Republican strategist. Jonna Spilbor is an attorney and Trump surrogate. They join us now. Thank you. Jonna, I want to start with you. Your reaction to what the president said.
Well, first of all, so much for unifying the country after this unprecedented near assassination on Saturday, number one. Number two, Justice Thomas didn't issue a dissenting opinion. It was a concurring opinion in which he pointed out, like, hey, guys, look over here. There might be a problem with Jack Smith's appointment, separate and apart from what the immunity decision was about. But he's a United States Supreme Court justice. He has a duty to point these things out. And number three, it's not a specious ruling by a judge. It's a fair ruling by a judge. And if Jack Smith wants to appeal, good luck, because timing is everything. And none of that, you guys, will come to pass until well after the next election.
And we'll see if Trump wins it, you know, the whole case could just be thrown out. In the same interview, the president brought up his own classified documents case that was never brought forward with charges or an indictment, because if we remember, it was special counsel Hur who said that Biden's an elderly man with a poor memory. Here's what the president had to say.
I had an independent prosecutor look at me. They spent months on my going through, and I was totally cooperative in and out of my house. And there were, I don't know, the last time in, there were like 10, 12 agents in my house for 9 hours unaccompanied, going through every single thing I had. That's appropriate. And they looked at me and concluded I didn't do a damn thing wrong.
Amanda, we'll go to you. Is that accurate?
I don't think so, but more importantly, why won't they release the tape? Why won't they release the audio of the interviews that were done with Attorney Hur? I think that that's the most important thing. I think there's a lot of information on there, and certainly Biden's responses, things that we've heard that have been leaked about him not remembering his son's when his son died. So I think there's a lot of things on there that could be very, very damning to President Biden. And so I think he's trying to keep everything under wraps. But the reality is that this case was properly determined by Judge Eileen Cannon. She was very gutsy in what she did because the knives were out for her all along. And she did exactly what she should do. And here we are now, very close to an election. This case is not going to come up. They can appeal it. They can appeal it today. And in fact, Jack Smith has said he will. But the reality is that there are separation of powers in this country. And that is what Judge Eileen Cannon was trying to continue to justify, is that we have a separation of powers. This was not a separation of powers. When you give the head of an agency or a department like the Department of Justice complete authority, this is in the hands of Congress, not a department head.
Jonathan, Amanda's point there, I mean, if Jack Smith does appeal this, which it sounds like they're going to, according to the news that broke yesterday, how does this case move forward?
Very slowly. And once, look, let's play this out. If Donald Trump wins the next election, this case is dead, because he'll find a way to get rid of it easily once he's in the White House, as he should. Because remember, this is all part of the lawfare, the rapid fire, ridiculous cases that were filed against Donald Trump in an effort to keep him off the ballot. That failed. Now, if they're going to try to keep him out of the White House, that too will fail. So it's not really going to go anywhere. And just one other thing, you know, Aileen Cannon didn't simply say, I'm dismissing this case in 2 sentences. It's a 95-page opinion, number one. And number two, she writes in there, look, if you want to prosecute, follow the rules. Do it right. I mean, that's an option for the president and Jack Smith. But can we just please bring back for a moment that on Saturday, Donald Trump was nearly killed, and that maybe we should all stand down for a while and really try to unify this country instead of vowing to, you know, take this up to the Supreme Court again. Like, come on, use your discretion. I say that to Jack Smith. I say that to this administration. Use your discretion for something good, at least between now and Election Day.